Have you ever thought about how weird animals can be? You know, those creatures that make you scratch your head and wonder, wait, did I hear that right? The animal kingdom is full of strange, hilarious, and downright unbelievable facts that are guaranteed to make you look at animals and maybe even your own pets differently. Ready to be amazed? Well, sit tight, because you're about to hear 10 facts about animals that will make your jaw drop and probably make you wonder if nature has a secret sense of humor. Let's dive into the weirdest, wildest, and most unbelievable facts that prove the animal world is anything but ordinary. Alright, let's kick things off with pandas, those adorable, lazy creatures we all know and love. But did you know that pandas have a rather interesting way of peeing? Forget standing up or squatting like the rest of us. When a panda needs to relieve itself, it doesn't sit like the rest of the animal kingdom. It does a handstand. That's right, folks. Pandas get upside down when they pee. Why? No one really knows for sure. But the most likely reason is that they're marking their territory by peeing higher on tree trunks. So it's essentially like a panda's version of a signature move. So, next time you see one of these big, fuzzy creatures, if it starts performing a handstand, you better get out of the way. Here's a fact that'll make you rethink your next picnic. Butterflies taste their food with their feet. Yes, you heard that right. While we're over here using our mouths to enjoy a good meal, butterflies are landing on a flower, sticking out their feet called tarsi, and tasting it through receptors in their legs. They are assessing the suitability of a plant for laying eggs or for their caterpillars to eat. Makes you wonder if they get hungry every time they land? And just when you think you know everything about butterflies, surprise, they can taste food with their feet. Weird, right? Now, let's get into the deep, dark depths of the ocean with one of the most bizarre creatures on the planet, the octopus. As if these creatures weren't already cool enough with their ability to change color and fit through tiny spaces, did you know that octopuses have 3 hearts? That's right, not 1 or even 2, but 3. 2 of those hearts work to pump blood to the gills, while the third pumps it to the rest of the body. But wait, there's more. When an octopus swims, the heart that pumps blood to the rest of the body actually stops beating. So yeah, their hearts literally pause during exercise. Talk about taking cardio to a whole new level. Octopuses can handle all of that, and I'm over here just trying to get my 10,000 steps in. Here's a fact that'll have you questioning everything you thought you knew about breathing. Sea turtles can breathe through their butts. Yes, you heard that right. While most animals use their lungs to take in oxygen, sea turtles have a rather unconventional trick. When they're underwater for long periods or hibernating, they can actually absorb oxygen through their cloacal bursae, basically the butt region. This allows them to stay submerged for longer, which is pretty handy when you're swimming through deep sea for hours. So, while we're over here struggling to hold our breath, sea turtles are out there living their best lives, breathing through their behinds like it's no big deal. Well, that's just turtly blown my mind. Let's talk about sloths. The animals who move so slowly, it looks like they've got all the time in the world. But here's something that'll surprise you. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins. That's right, sloths can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes underwater, which is even longer than dolphins, who are known for their breath-holding skills. How, you ask? Well, sloths move slowly because they have a low metabolic rate, which means they use less oxygen. And hey, if you're a sloth taking a dip underwater, take all the time you need. You already get enough flack for being lazy. Next up, we've got wombats. And you're not gonna believe this, but they poop in cubes. What? Hang on, let me just check my notes. Apparently that's right? So, instead of the usual round or cylindrical poop we're all used to seeing, wombat poop comes in perfect cube shapes. Okay. Scientists believe it has something to do with the wombat's digestive system, the unique elasticity of their intestines, the dryness of their food. It's all perfectly designed to help the poop stay in place and mark their territory. It's like nature's version of Tetris, except, with poop. I don't know, it all seems a bit edgy to me. Here's one that'll melt your heart. Sea otters hold hands while they sleep to keep from drifting apart. I mean, could they get any more adorable? These little guys hold hands to form a raft so they don't get separated while they float in the water. So it's basically a safety measure to ensure they stay close, as they're buoyant and can easily be carried away by currents and waves, especially in the open ocean. And it provides a sense of comfort and security, especially for mothers and pups. So, otters hold hands while napping. Meanwhile, I can't even get a text back. Next up is a mind-boggling fact about the Greenland shark. This shark can live for up to 400 years. You heard that right. This cold water shark has the longest lifespan of any known vertebrate. It takes them about 150 years to even reach sexual maturity, so these guys are truly taking their sweet time. Imagine living for centuries, swimming around, and watching the world change over hundreds of years. The Greenland shark has probably seen more history than most of us. No wonder sharks are considered the wise old sages of the ocean, just swimming out there, aging like fine wine. If the wine had teeth and hunted seals. Alright, next up is a chilling one. Did you know that some frogs can survive being frozen solid? Yep, frogs are nature's ice cubes. They can literally freeze during the winter and still survive to hop around when it warms up. Some species, like the wood frog, can literally freeze their entire body, entering a state of suspended animation. They produce high levels of glucose, a type of sugar, which acts as an antifreeze, preventing the formation of ice crystals in their cells and vital organs. They stop all of their biological processes, and their heart stops beating. But when the temperature rises again, they thaw out and carry on like nothing ever happened. Now that's a superpower. So next time you're shivering in the cold, just remember, frogs have figured out how to skip winter altogether. Teach me. Last, but certainly not least, let's talk about koalas. These little marsupials are often associated with being cuddly and cute. But did you know that koalas sleep up to 22 hours a day? That's almost a full day and a half of napping. Why do they sleep so much? Well, koalas eat a very low-energy diet of eucalyptus leaves, which don't provide much nutritional value. So, to conserve energy, they sleep almost constantly. They basically live the life we all wish we could. Seriously, who doesn't want to be a koala? They've got the ultimate sleep schedule, and they seem to have figured out that sleeping is the key to happiness. So, there you have it. 10 unbelievable facts about animals that will have you looking at the animal kingdom a whole new way. From square poops, living for 400 years, to frogs freezing solid and coming back to life, nature never fails to amaze. Maybe it's time we all took a page from their playbooks. Sleep more, skip winter, but definitely avoid doing handstands while you pee. I mean, that's an option, but it might get messy. Which animal fact blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more amazing content that'll make you say, wait, that's actually true? Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of the animal world. You never know what's lurking around the corner.